What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a hiking vlog, but I'm going to call this the open letter to the paranormal because I have some gripes with the paranormal community that I want to talk about in this video. So make sure you stay to the end to hear everything I'm going to talk about. I do a segment over on TikTok where every now and again I'll post longer videos where I basically just rant the entire time about problems that annoy me or something. And I kind of call them Dylan rants, and a lot of you guys over on TikTok seem to enjoy them. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, all the social medias, make sure you click the links down below. Go check them out. And this week, we're heading to the Sally house for our paranormal investigation videos. So, new video dropping tomorrow, Thursday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern from the Sally house. And then on this channel, Friday, 11:11 a.m. Eastern, my solo in the basement of the Sally house. I hung out on the pentagram for like a half hour. Guys, go check it out. It's going to be up this week. Super excited for you guys to see what we captured at the Sally house. But, yeah, dude, doing a new hike today, or I thought it was a new hike. I looked on All Trails, the app that I use to find hikes local to me. I was super excited because I found one that I've never heard of. I'm like, yo, new hike in my area that I've never done? That's going to be great for a video. It's beautiful out today. It's like 65 degrees. It's sunny. Perfect, right? I get here. It actually is a hike that I've done, but I guess it's another trail going to the peak. So I don't know. We're going to find out together. I brought the drone, so hopefully I can put that up at the top. And I don't know, we'll just go from there. All right, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna go sign in at the trailhead. I did legs today, so just in case anything happens. Uh, and then we can see what's going on in this hike. Got to do haircut too. You guys rocking with it? I had to drill this weekend, so had to cut my hair. Drop a comment though. You rocking with the haircut or not? Should I go shorter? I kind of miss the shorter hair. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go. Let's get this started. All right, guys. So the hike that I'm doing today is called the Pinnacle, but it's a different trail than I've done before. So right now I'm starting on the red trail, but I'm going to veer off on the blue trail. I guess it's called Bradley's Outlook or Overlook. And I don't know. I guess it's a different side of the peak that I've never seen before. So I'm super excited to get up there. Once we get up there, I will start my open letter to the paranormal, and we can get into what I exactly mean by all that. But this is supposed to be a pretty short hike. It's already like 5 in the evening. I had a lot to do today. Got my hair cut, had a lot of running around to do. Got to do some homework tonight, but I wanted to come enjoy nature while the weather is nice, even though it is pretty freaking icy. Here, I'll show you. Pretty much all of this is ice, dude. Look at all the snow. 60 degrees out today, and the snow out here in the woods is just still persisting. Sometimes up at the homestead, we have snow in the parking lot until like May, which is insane. But yeah, sun's starting to set, as you can see. So I'm going to get a move on here. Hopefully, we can get the drone up before it's too late. All right, guys, so I think I made it to the top right here. It said it took about 30 to 45 minutes on average, and I just completed it in about 20. Just hold your applause, please. Hold your applause. But I think this is it. I don't know. This is where the blue markers led me to. I don't know if it's going to focus. There is another trail right here, though. Looks like maybe it has a better vantage point. So I'm going to go scout that out really quick. And then we can get into the topic of the video. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Turns out the actual peak was to my left. Dude, look at this. Beautiful. So this hike is in Bolton, New York. What we're looking at right now is Lake George. This is one of my all-time favorite areas to hike. That's a peak. Can't even see my finger. There it is. That's a peak over there. You can do pretty much this entire ridge line right here. You can hike all of these peaks, which is super, super dope. I'll have to do some more videos here in Lake George over the summer. But guys, make sure you stay until the end because I'm gonna have some really cool drone footage from this area at the end of the video. So make sure you stay until the end of the video if you guys want to see the drone footage. But let's get into the topic at hand. My gripes with the paranormal, my open letter to the paranormal. All right, so I have a couple notes right here that I'm gonna try to refer to keep myself on track here because like I said, it is already 5:35 in the evening. Sunset's in about an hour, and I'm not trying to get stuck in the woods at night. At night. I've done it before. Not fun. So yeah, let's get it. Well, I mean, it's fun to like camp. It's not fun to be trying to hike and find your way home in the dark. That's scary. Camping is fun, but yeah, anyway. So the first note I have here is that things change over time. So I've been ghost hunting for 11 years this May, right? When I first started ghost hunting, I didn't do it for social media. I didn't do it for YouTube. I didn't do it for Instagram, anything, right? I just did it because I love history. I knew that we were helping out all these different locations that were local to me, and I thought it was really, really cool to look for ghosts. I grew up watching the TV shows. I thought it was really awesome. That's about it. But as time goes on, naturally, things change. Recently, YouTube has really shifted towards paranormal and horror type content, and the paranormal is big right now on YouTube. You can't deny it. Whether you're an old head and you hate the paranormal on YouTube, or whether you're a huge fan of it, you have to acknowledge that paranormal YouTube is massive right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to walk over here and get a better angle. I'm also gonna try to set my camera down. Let's find out if I can do that. Hey, that's kind of cool. And now I can like walk around and stuff because the camera's not in my hand. All right. So let's enjoy the view for a minute, all right? Oh my gosh. I just fell, bro. Oh my gosh, that snow is cold. Help. All right, I'm gonna step down. Anyway, guys, so naturally things change over time, right? So more people are getting into paranormal YouTube. It's a great way to not only share your evidence, but you can also try to earn a living by posting these videos. The allegory I have here, or the comparison I have here, is chefs who like to cook, dancers who like to perform in front of a crowd. If people want to watch and support a YouTube channel where you ghost hunt, why not post content? You know, I don't understand it. There's a negative connotation. A lot of people in the paranormal community apply a negative connotation to ghost hunting and doing it for content. I don't really understand it. I also grabbed my camera. That was pretty short-lived because I'm not trying to fall down that little slip and slide again. So sorry, you're stuck in my hand. But I don't know why there's such a negative connotation to making paranormal content with a lot of the old heads in the community because, I mean, I've said it before in videos, I've lost money since I've started doing content creation as a full-time job. That's a risk that I was willing to take. You know, that's something that I full well knew what I was doing. But at the same time, it's not like I'm out here making millions and millions of dollars just to make videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? Which, if you are, no shade, but I'm just saying I'm not, you know? All right, let's look at the mountains while I complain a little bit. But basically, it just kind of peeves me. I don't know, it upsets me that so many people complain about content creators in the paranormal world. If you don't like something, don't watch. It's pretty simple. You know, there's so much content out there between ghost hunting, between literally anything you can imagine, hiking vlogs like this, travel vlogs. Content creation is so big. YouTube, all of social media is massive. And that brings me to my next point. Social media is a great way to get exposure. Places like Wilson Castle, they blew up pretty much overnight because of social media. We've been going to Wilson Castle for the past, I mean, it's going to be 11 years for me this year. And, you know, we had done public events there, bring in people from the community who wanted to do ghost hunting into the castle, and they used that money to try to fix the roof. When we first started ghost hunting at Wilson Castle, they had probably hundreds of Tupperware like bins and little containers trying to catch water because there's so many holes in their roof, but they wanted to try to keep the place open. They wanted to keep the tourism going because it had been open since the 1960s. It was built in the 1880s, guys. It's been around for a very long time, right? But we did all these events for years upon years. And then Sam and Colby came in, and pretty much overnight, Wilson Castle blew up. Ever since, they've been incredibly, incredibly busy between day tours, between the ghost hunting events, between people hosting conventions there. So because of social media, I would say personally that they've pretty much blown up. You know, that building was saved because of social media. And that's one of the reasons we do this sort of thing, right? Is to save these historical properties, to try to raise money for them, to save them, right? So if a location becomes well known because of a video that goes viral or a video that does really well posted by a popular creator, why would you not support that? Last week, we just posted our investigation from the Farrar Elementary School, Sam and Colby School in Iowa. If you guys haven't seen that video, first of all, go check it out because that place is insane. But we've gotten a lot of comments saying, oh, this is 100% fake. This is 100% staged. Again, we've been ghost hunting longer than we were on YouTube. We don't rig anything. We don't set anything up. Like, what happens is what happens. You know what I mean? If you check out the Haunted Nights channel, there's a lot of investigations where not really much happens. We might have a couple footsteps. We might have a device ping once, and that's it. But Farrar is just super haunted. And a lot of people have the mindset that if you edit down a video, then it's faking. It's not authentic. It's not a real paranormal investigation. But let me pose you this question. Are you going to watch a video that's 8 or 9 hours where 75, 80% of the video, nothing happens? Because I know I'm not personally. You know, it's frustrating being there and having nothing happen. So I don't know why you would, I mean, if you have free time, by all means, go ahead. But But we've had that comment on multiple videos before. We've had people ask that at conventions that we go to and at public events. Do you guys fake your videos? No, but we edit them down. So when we walk into a room, it's not immediate activity. It's not nonstop the entire time. What you're seeing is basically a highlight reel of our night. So if it's an hour-long video, you can assume that either we ran out of time or not too much happened. Whereas a video like Farrar, that was almost 2 hours, I mean, we started filming a little bit differently. We're doing the history tour. We're recording that because a lot of you guys requested that, but like just a lot happened. There's a lot going on at that place. But by all means, if you want to start a YouTube channel and you want to upload videos of static cameras going for 8 hours where nothing happens, or maybe at 7 hours and 51 minutes you catch a shadow figure that runs by the camera, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but if it was me, I would edit down the video to only show when stuff actually happens. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to point out, so this might be kind of a hot take, okay? But demons, guys, there's a lot of craze with old heads in the paranormal about the word demon, right? So my whole thought behind it is, in some religions, it is believed that anything that's still on the earth is a demon. All, good spirits or good people are sent to heaven, negative spirits or negative people are sent to hell, and whoever else is left is a non-human entity, or it's something from hell trying to fool you. Now, personally, I don't subscribe to that belief, but many religions, many belief sets do subscribe to that belief. So let's just say, you see somebody post a video that says, I caught a demon at X location. How are you going to tell them what they experienced isn't true? That's kind of my whole thing with debunkers too. I'll have to do a video about debunkers, guys. If you guys want me to do a Dylan rant about debunking channels, make sure you drop a like down below, drop a comment, let me know, and subscribe so you don't miss it when I eventually do it. But how are you going to tell somebody that their experience isn't valid? If I go into a location believing that anything I make contact with is a demon, I get intelligent responses indicating that a presence is here with me. Something is setting off a REM pod on request. Something is responding to me via EVPs. I'm hearing knocks and bangs. Doors are opening, whatever the case may be. If my belief set is that whatever is interacting with me can't be a human spirit, then who are you to tell me that I'm wrong? Do you know for certain? Because that's crazy. Nobody else knows. You must be a professional. That's another thing, dude. You don't even get me started on people calling them professionals in the paranormal field, a pseudoscientific field where we go into dark buildings and yell out for somebody to respond to us when no one else is there. Don't even get me started, bro. I don't know. Long story short, it just really frustrates me that a lot of old heads in the community are trying to refuse the change that's coming, right? A lot of people are moving into the content creation world because why not? These locations cost a lot of money to rent out. There's travel, there's food, there's lodging you have to worry about. I mean, if you have expendable income and you just want to, spend that on the paranormal, by all means, go ahead. But at the same time, you could be possibly making money by doing this. If you take a camera like I do, if you record on your phone, if you record your adventures and people resonate with your belief sets and they like how you investigate, you could make money doing a hobby, which is super cool, dude. It's a great opportunity and a lot of people are taking advantage of it, and I think they should. All right, jump cut. Sorry. Somebody just walked up. Filming in public is so weird. I'm still not used to it. I was just standing here just yelling about random ghost stuff and somebody walked up, so I just got the camera really quick. That was really embarrassing. But anyway, I totally forgot where I left off. But long story short, if you don't like content, don't watch it. Haunted Nights, we don't fake stuff, but some people do, I'm sure. If you don't like the slower pace of investigations that we do, that's fine. If you don't like our personalities, that's fine. Whatever, don't care. But at the same time, don't watch. You don't have to watch. Nobody's forcing you to watch, bro. I don't get it. It's crazy to me. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and just rant about it a little bit. A lot of guys on TikTok seem to like the Dylan rants. So if you guys want me to make a playlist called Dylan Rants, make sure you let me know down below. And let me know your thoughts on this video's topic. So just in summary, demon, could it be a demon? Could be. Could it be a ghost? Could be. Could it be a solar flare or some sort of environmental interference that is setting off our equipment and none of it is ghosts? Could be. Could it be an interdimensional being or some sort of time slip? Could be. Nobody knows. That's the thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Change is normal. Change is scary, but the paranormal is moving towards social media. It's super big right now. So many different locations have been saved and have improved their condition because of social media, because of creators who spend their money to go to these locations, renting them out for a night, filming videos, spending their days, spending their weeks, whatever, going to these locations, learning about the history, telling these stories, and looking for answers. Um, I don't know, man. So many people are so negative about what the paranormal is doing. I think historical tourism is super cool. It presents a great opportunity for a lot of buildings to be saved. Um, and I see it all the time on TikTok. I get into debates with people all the time because they think that these buildings should be torn down or they should be left abandoned so people can explore for free or, whatever. There's so many different possibilities these people present, but it's why, these places could be opened. I always reference Waverly Hills and Trans-Allegheny. These places are very well established. They're very successful. They're featured on TV shows, YouTube channels, etc. Being so well known, it draws people in. I would never go to Weston, West Virginia if Trans-Allegheny wasn't there. I mean, I'm sure I'd go to Louisville at some point if Waverly wasn't there, but that township that Waverly is in, how many different people go to that specific town, eat in that specific town, stay at hotels in that specific town just for Waverly? How many full-time staff, how many seasonal staff are there because of Waverly, because of Trans-Allegheny? You know what I mean? So if you're a quote-unquote old head and you have a problem with this video, please drop a comment. I'd love to learn your thoughts behind any of these topics. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of opinions, and that's great. It's great to have opinions. I have my own, as you can clearly see if you watch my channel. But at the same time, who cares? I'm sure most of you people clicked off if you didn't like the topics I was talking about, or you left a very nice, kind review down in the comments. But who cares? At the end of the day, just the internet, you know. But I have to go home. I have to do some math homework. Super fun, super exciting. If you made it this far, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment saying Snowy Lake. Say Snowy Lake. And make sure you subscribe if you're new because I do vlogs, I do gaming stuff, I do ghost hunting stuff. A whole lot. It's awesome. So I'm going to go put the drone up right now. Like I said, stay until the very end if you want to see the drone footage. And then I'm going to start packing up and heading home. But hiking is one of my all favorite pastimes. So if you guys have trails in your area and you've never been on a hike, I would 100% recommend that you do. I didn't really enjoy hiking until my senior year of high school, 2020. And I've tried to hike every single time I'm free ever since. It's great. Even in the snow, it presents a new challenge, but even in the snow, it's a great time. Also, I just want to take a second to give a big shout out to Rena. She is a longtime supporter of the Haunted Nights channel and has been supporting the Dylan Stevens channel ever since I launched it. And she made a donation over on PayPal. So big shout out to Rena. Thank you so much for believing in me, believing in Haunted Nights and the channel, everything we stand for. I do have a PayPal link in my bio. I don't have a Patreon or anything, and this channel is not monetized yet. So if you do want to support the channel monetarily, I do have that down below. And there's subscriptions available on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. They each have their own perks. They each have their own benefits. But all of my socials are linked down below, like I said earlier. But traveling, we're about to get into the busy season here next month or so. We're about to go on another big road trip for Haunted Nights videos because we have until about the first week of April and then we're out. If you enjoy these videos and you do want to help me improve the quality of the videos, send me to some crazier places to film and support the creation of content going forward. PayPal is linked down below, and if you can't monetarily support, do not feel bad at all because liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing helps out a ton, and it's totally free 99. But I'm gonna shut my trap. I'm gonna get the drone in the air before the sun goes down, and hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, really quick before we get into the drone footage, there's a couple things I wanted to say before, but I forgot because I'm bad at my job. But if you guys want me to sit down and make a more coherent video, I feel like this one's kind of all over the place, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you guys don't hike, 100% recommend. Sometimes going out of the woods like this, getting away from social media, getting away from your phone for a little bit as I record on my phone, but getting away from your phone for a little bit, disconnecting, can be a great mental reset. Same thing with the gym, would 100% recommend looking into both. If you don't, like I said earlier in the video, I didn't hike until 2020 and I should have been hiking my entire life. It's a great time, and I don't have my mic on right now, so sorry if it sounds weird. I'm recording this on my phone. But just want to say a couple things. If you're going through anything, there's resources in the description below. You're not alone, and seek out some assistance if you do need it. But thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the drone. Also, right before we get to the drone, sorry, the peak that I pointed out is known as Fifth Peak. And last time I did a hike there, we did the entire Tongue Mountain range. It's about 18.6 miles. Fifth Peak is one of the peaks on that entire range, and it was quite the adventure. So guys, if you want to see an adventure where I go to Fifth Peak, I go to the Tongue Mountain Range, and I do an overnight camping challenge, get this video to 500 likes, share it with your friends, drop a like on all your accounts, whatever you got to do, and I will go and spend the night out at Fifth Peak. And it'd be kind of cool. See the sunrise, see the sunset. All right, anyway, drone time, sorry.